What's up, guys and girls? Welcome to another video. I want to talk about the ash that is on Kratos' skin because a few people in my comment sections brought it up and I was like, hey, this could be a very interesting topic. Now, I wanted to make a video about this a long time ago, but I decided to do it now because in God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, we got a side-by-side shot of the old Kratos and the young Kratos together, and we can finally see with full confirmation that the ash is in fact coming off of his body. The first time we had this conversation was back in 2016 with the reveal trailer, especially a shot in the forest. You can see that the ash is a bit faded, but it was hard to tell if it was an in-engine thing or the lighting in general, but it was officially confirmed in an interview Cory Barlog did. He was asked about Kratos' ash, where he confirmed it's coming off. Here is that interview.
Is the ash that covers Kratos fading over time?
A little bit.
Fast forward to 2023, we can clearly see that the old Kratos' tattoo and ash are very vibrant compared to the older one that we are playing as. So this is pretty much confirmation that the ash is definitely falling off his body, but the question is why? Now, I have one theory and then some general thoughts I want to share with you all. My theory is, in a conversation in God of War Ragnarok, Freya and Mimir are asking Kratos about his old powers. Here is that conversation.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavour of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh, any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
Freya says Kratos can't use his old powers because his homeland died. Although we now know that Greece was rebuilt, the forces that gave Kratos his powers still did die. Freya said magic is bound to the homeland, so it could be as Kratos moves further from Greece, the ash on his body is slowly peeling off. When Kratos went to Egypt in the Fallen God comic series, it wasn't that far from Greece, so his ash was still very present and vibrant. However, Scandinavia is a lot further. It could be as Kratos moves away from Greece, the ash is slowly coming off his body. Tattoos are different, as even in real life, tattoos eventually fade away, and for me, this is the reason why the tattoo is going away. But when it comes to magical ash, it could be this is the reason, that the fact that Kratos is so far from Greece and is so far from such a long period of time that the ash is just simply going away because it's bound to the homeland. Now, that is just a theory I came up with. I'm not sure if you agree or disagree, but I want to talk about the ash in general, all theories aside. We do know that it's fading, so let's talk about the future of the God of War series. Kratos' natural skin tone is tan. We saw this in God of War 1. He is not African American. I don't want to see any comments saying that Kratos is black. He's not. He's tan. It's how it is. But could we see that original skin tone return, especially in the God of War series moving forward? This is a question a lot of people have brought up, but I'm going to say that no. Outside of lore and the games, marketing-wise, I'm not sure if Sony or Santa Monica would want to do something like that. Kratos' physical appearance is known for the ashy skin and the red tattoo since 2005, nearly 19 years ago. Santa Monica wouldn't want to change that much. However, I will admit, lore-wise, it does make perfect sense that his ash isn't there. Valhalla had an incredible impact on Kratos as well. He's become the god of hope and is ready to accept that and move on, starting a new chapter in his life, looking after the people in his new office. If the punishment that got him the ash in the first place is to never forget the past sins, then the ash coming off feels like a poetic ending to that suffering that he has endured all of this time. In Ragnarok's base game, he said that he has nightmares almost every single night. But now with this new version of Kratos that he's ready to move on, he's accepted what he's done, I'm not sure if the nightmares are still going to be a factor in his life still. The things that hold him back has been addressed, and now that he's moving forward, it's interesting to see how Santa Monica is going to adapt with these changes marketing wise, right? Like, it's pretty odd to think about a tan Kratos on a box cover for a God of War game, but that's pretty much my thoughts on Kratos' Ash coming off. But before I go, I do want to mention Chains of Olympus, because I feel somebody in the comment section is going to, and rightfully so. In Chains of Olympus, when Kratos willingly gave up his powers, the tattoo on him completely disappeared. However, I don't think it's his powers are attached to, the tattoo. I think it's because Elysium reverted him back to a state before he got his tattoo, right? Before Ares' training made him stronger and more ruthless. But the reason why the ash didn't come off with the tattoo is because not even the magic of fucking Elysium in the underworld can get the ash off Kratos' skin. It is just bound to him. So he was just reverted back to a state before the Ares training, before the Barbarian King, before Deimos was even gone. That's why Kratos was so goddamn weak in Chains of Olympus once he willingly gave up his powers, but kept the ash because that shit is not coming off for nobody or nothing. Only when Greece is dead and gone do I feel like that's why the ash is disappearing from his body. But let me know what you all think about all of this, between Elysium, Persephone, and Chains of Olympus and the tattoo, and the future of the God of War series. Will we ever see a version of Kratos that doesn't have the ashy skin? I don't think they're gonna do it personally, because marketing wise, again, seeing a tan Kratos on the cover is pretty weird. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm gonna be out of here. Thank you guys and girls for listening. Deuces.